Right, so this is our first game for the Amiga Zeal wheel, and it is called Five on a Treasure Island. So this is the Cracktro. We'll not be wanting that, so let's get out of that one. Okay, screen appears immediately. The famous five. The famous five. Five. Okay, that's Enid Blyton's books, isn't it? And yeah, Enigma Variations rings a bell as well. That's the same logo that appears. I'm not sure if it's like the publisher or whatnot, but they were the same guys behind Wacky Races, so that's a bit of a definitely a variation there. Demi, hello, how you doing? Do I read streams without? Oh, sorry, you're going to watch without sound. Okay, you enjoy. Also, welcome on in, Demi. Hope all is good. Yeah, same here, same here. Well, I said I don't know, not so much read as it was kind of like we had to do it in oh, was it primary school? We were sort of like made to read these kind of books. Right, so maybe it's all, I don't know, seems kind of old. So, okay. I will check on the manual as well, Unicron. Thanks for providing me with that. The term has ended, and the holidays are here at long last. Hurrah! Your aunt, your Aunt Fanny has kindly invited you to stay at Karen Village at the sea along with your brothers Dick and your sister Anne. Let's hope there are lots of adventures waiting for us there. I think now would be a good time to look at the manual. Yeah, after and the majors start with Aunt Fanny. I don't know, maybe it's one of those names that was deemed fine in the 80s or 70s, but nowadays it's like, oh yeah, it's the American equivalent of bottom, and every other country's equivalent of. Let's move on. Loading instructions, playing the game. Game is divided into windows, top screen. Okay, fills with text with more as you appear. Okay, I have a feeling that like darting between the manual and the, I'm going to be doing a lot of darting between the manual and the game itself. Yep, Fanny and Dick. That's what they should have called it. The the Adventures of Fanny and Dick. In Finnish, they were called the Five. They were just called the Five, which I guess makes sense if they weren't famous in Finland. I don't. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I I don't know what was so famous about them. Don't know. Maybe I need to do my research. So there looks like there's a okay. I mean, some of this stuff I can sort of just work out on the fly. Some of it, not all of it. So picture, no picture. So it's just text. Okay, fair enough. Um, oh, you can. Oh, okay, you can sort of drag it so you got like part picture. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. And that's what does that do? Oh, okay. So like a high res, low res sort of thing. I understand. And these are the people with you. Um, can I tap on repeat? I've missed out some bits there, didn't I? Whoops. Okay, I've got a highlighted message that reads punch Dick. Oh wow. Okay. Dick says ouch. And that's it. Okay. I guess he brushed off that pain quickly. Dick says, wasn't it nice of Aunt Fanny to ask us down? I wonder what our cousin Georgina will be like. Um, talk to Dick. Dick says, hello, Julian. Picturesque countryside passes outside. So, examine train? Okay, here we go. You examine the train. It is an old GWR steam locomotive which perhaps has seen better days. You feel the train stop at a station. Um, examine station. You're not there. Okay. I guess. Oh, leave the train. There we go. Okay, excellent. We are standing upon the platform of Karen Station. The exit is east. There is a train waiting there. What you mean the train? Can we go back on the train? Um. Oh wait, here we go. George is here. Aunt Fanny is here. Anne and Dick enter. The train shunt. Oh, the train shunts away. Okay, I guess not then. I'm not punching everyone. Just everyone's saying that punch Dick now punch George. Ah, we can't punch the train. The train has already left. Aunt Fanny says, "Hello, all of you. Welcome to Kirin Village. George is around somewhere. We have to call her George as if she were a boy. You may find her a bit difficult at first, but you mustn't take any notice of that. She'll be all right in a short time. Kirin Cottage is this way. Come along and follow me." Tell Aunt Fanny, no way. Was that in the legit books? Um, take any notice of that? Okay, so Aunt Fanny goes east. George goes east. Um, do we go east then? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's just a blue screen. What's going on here? You are on a narrow country lane leading east and west. You can smell the tan of salt in the air. To the north is some very barren looking moorland. Okay, George is here, Aunt Fanny is here, Anne and Dick enter, Aunt Fanny goes east, George waits. So, is it sort of like trying to tell us, do we go in, um, what, towards the moorland? Hang on a second. No country lane leading east and west. You can smell the tan of salt in the air. To the north is some very barren looking moorland. George scowls fiercely at Dick. Oh, okay. That I didn't actually type in weights there. It just did it automatically. Okay. Go east again. I don't like that it's time based. I kind of appreciate the direction they want, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of text adventures that have real life time. Oh, the game tells you off if you swear. Okay, go on then. I mean, you did redeem the game, so go on then. We'll do it one time. Oh, it just says you swear, George enters. Okay. Um, west towards Kirin Station. So do we go west again? I don't know. What? Why have we suddenly haven't got the picture? What's going on there? What's no picture present? Maybe. The now country lane exits on north, east, and west. Oh, do we have to go to? Or can we just type in west? Hang on. We can. Kirin Station. Okay, so back at this bit. Exit is east, and then Dick enter. Oh, you gotta swear at someone. Like, okay, so can we literally just do at swear at Dick? You swear. Um, East again. Okay. Is this I was gonna say, is the picture supposed to disappear here? Just feels a bit weird that it's suddenly just okay, okay, never mind. I guess there's only if I don't know, maybe there's just like a small selection of pictures in the game. You are in a small old-fashioned grocer's shop. There are groceries packed into every nook and cranny. The exit is west. The shopkeeper is here. Just called shopkeeper? Fair enough. As you enter, the shopkeeper says, "Hello there, young sir. How about some nice ginger beer or some cool ices?" Um, Examine ginger beer. Oh, you have to be carrying the item first before examining it? Okay. Buy ginger beer? Oh, there we go. You buy the ginger beer. Now we can examine the ginger beer. With riveting stuff. You examine the ginger beer. You see some delicious ginger beer. Damien, how's it going? Yeah, we. I knew a lot of people were gonna say it's like, yeah, we've. I think did we examine Punch and swear at Dirk at one stage? Drink. Don't be silly. Drink ginger beer. So you can't just type in drink. Okay. Ant says yummy and drinks some of the ginger beer. Dick says yummy and drinks some of the ginger beer. The ginger beer is now finished. Okay then. Well, that was quite an event. Is this really a text adventure? Um, you're saying still ginger beer? Can we do that? Are we allowed to still? Are we allowed to still? Wait, there was something else, wasn't there? Is there ices or something like that? Talk to shopkeeper. Oh, it just says hello. Okay. Is it the ices? Still ices? The ices are not here. As you leave, the shopkeeper says, "Thank you, young sir. Please call again." You go west. The narrow road outside the grocer's shop. Exits are east, west, and northeast. There was the train, the station, the shop, and now the beer. Exciting stuff. Northeast then? What's there? Here we go. We are stand. Oh, by the way, 2% complete. So we done some things right. Not sure. No, we did actually buy the ginger beers, and it didn't recognise the ices, even though ices was clearly present in the text. Standing in the village square, in the middle is a large statue built of local white stone. The square is surrounded on all sides by many quaint cottages. To the north, a narrow, sandy lane winds towards the sea. Oh wow, can't even spell and correctly. And a road leads southwest. Okay. So just enter then? Fine, okay. Picks an old bearded sailor holding a telescope. Talk to statue. Oh, is that what the statue says? The statue says, I don't understand you. Okay. Road leads southwest. Guess we go south. Wait, we could just do southwest, can't we? Southwest. Okay, so this bit again. Outside the grocer's shop. Um, keep going east. Oh, east is up. No, never mind. West. I have a feeling I'm going around in circles here. Punch Road. Go on. Um, the Road of Punch. Don't be silly. Okay. We shall stop being silly, computer game. Stand on the harsh moorland, which is barren except for rough-looking grass. The wind is blowing a salty sea smell from the north. There is a rough path leading north-west. Also possible to go south and the east from here. Damn, I knew I should have drew a map. Um, we're in the bow. What were we supposed to meet somebody, by the way? Did we just completely do a detour? You are within the bowl of an old quarry which has not been worked for many years. The sides of the quarry rise steeply all around you, and you are sheltered from the wind here. A rough path leads back southeast to Kerinmore. So, nothing really happening. Appreciate the irony of being in a text chat on a streaming video. Absolutely, it's just text all round. We did have pictures, but for some reason, we're not getting any more pictures, which I think is a bit of a shame. Oh, hello. Okay, we are now George. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, you were mentioning so I think it was a Unicron mentioning that if you type in become and then the name of the character, you actually go to yeah, you actually be that person. Because we're actually controlling a bunch of people, not just one, or just rather one at a time. You stand upon a beach of soft sand. From here, you have an excellent view of Keren Bay. Guarding the entrance of the bay, you can make out a curious little island topped by an old ruined castle. A path leads southwest back towards the village, and the beach continues east towards some fishermen's buildings. Ah, Zork. Now that's a game I've never tried. Actually, I tried a bit of Return to Zork. I know that was like past the tech stages and into the more sort of graphic adventure bit, first person. But I've seen a few yeah, I've seen a few instances where people have played the original Zork. So I don't know, if someone requests it, then yeah, no problem. Um no, that's okay. I know you're not. It's just something different, is it? It's not something you expect to see all the time. Stand up on the beach. So where are we going here? I always seem to get lost in text adventures. Like this would be the this would be like the real life equivalent of me just like standing there, walking towards a shop, then going back to an area, then walking back towards the same shop. path leads southwest back towards the village, and the beach continues east towards some fishermen's buildings. Eastern end of Keren Bay, all around you are quaint fishermen buildings and boats resting upon the soft white sand. The beach continues west. There is a rowing boat here at the shoreline. Get in boat. Ah, nice. We enter the rowing boat. You are sitting in a small wooden rowing boat resting in Keren Bay. Across the sea is Keren Island. You can see some oars. Examine oars. I guess we have to just use them. Oh yeah, we have to take. Was it just take oars? Use. Oh wow. Okay. Please be more precise. Um, what's a more precise word than use? Row with the oars? Well, no, we wanna go somewhere. I wanna go in the middle of the sea. I, um, doesn't. I mean, don't be. What's a good way to describe it then? What's the proper word that is they'll just use, or just row boat? Okay, there you go. Yeah, maybe it was just like row. You row the row, you row the rowing boat with the oars. You are sitting in a small wooden rowing boat rocking in the middle of the sea. The sea here is a wonderful blue-green color and looks very fine for bathing. Also, I like the fact that we just like went off, just did our own thing and just now we're rowing a boat. So who's Georgina? Use oars to row. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Thing is, there's a lot of text adventures, and most of them have their own sort of like rule set. See here is wonderful blue-green color, looks very fine for bathing. Um, just continue to rowboat then. Oh, here we go. Oh dear. You are sitting in a small wooden rowing boat which is about halfway between the mainland and Carin Island. The sea here is quite choppy and looks quite deep. Can you actually dine this one? You row the rowing boat with the oars. You are sitting in a small wooden rowing boat, we know, which is near the coast of Carin Island. Towards the island are some rocks which look particularly sharp and dangerous. Below you is the water, is a sh- below you in the water is the shape of an old wrecked ship. Okay, I guess it was pretty safe after all. That's insanely specific, Demi. I mean, maybe I'll see if I can go on then. Yeah, you maybe I should have done it on the last paragraph, but let's read this first of all. Small wooden boats among many fearsome looking rocks. The sea is battering them fiercely, sending up plumes of spray high into the air. Towards the island, you can see a sheltered cove, which looks safe enough to land on, or go in the cove. Can we just go in the cove? Don't understand you. Okay. What? I just call that last bit. Finish your. What do you mean finish your sentences properly? You are sitting in a small wooden rowing boat which is resting in a small quiet cove in Curran Island. You hear gulls crying nearby. And finish your sentences properly. Don't make you screw yourself. If in doubt, just row. Ooh, is it trying to get sassy with me? You row the rowing boat with the oars. Among the fearsome rocks in the boat. Can we just keep rowing? Okay. Can we leave the boat? You leave the rowing boat, you are floating in the dark green sea, which is quite warm and clear, enabling you to see a wrecked ship deep down below you. There's a rowing boat floating there. Oh, would that be the same one that we left? Why is it just giving us... Okay. I, I don't know. Dive towards wrecked ship? Okay, well, God's sake, don't understand the word towards. They just don't understand me. Oh, fine. I just want to go to the wrecked ship. I just go to ship. Oh, that might help. Oh, there's still many more for you to find. Great. So enter ship? You can't see the wrecked ship. I think, didn't I try diving? Yeah, it just said dive. It just didn't do anything. Shall we go to another person? Take it away, Timmy. Oh, not yet. We can't become Timmy. Can we become George? You are now George. All right, Dick. Become Dick. We'll leave him to his own devices. Within the bowl of the quarry, Julian is here carrying some pocket money. Take pocket money. We know we want. Ask for pocket money? Embracing his true. Is this my true? Is this my true self? Just rowing in towards the middle of nowhere, finding a ship, getting out of the boat, but then just like wading around the water, and then oh, next character. Breaking so many community rule sets. Am I? You can't see some. Why someone has a capital letter? I don't know. And he says, "Golly, aren't adventures fun? You cannot go east." Talk to Anne. Why do people say hello with the A and not the E? Like hello. Like, why? Why? You want me to punch Anne? Hi, Anne. Punch. She says, ouch. Golly, aren't adventures painful? Okay, fine. It's just fine. I man, this is an adventure in itself. Just working out everything. Oh yeah, back to George, still floating in the. Can we just drown in sea? Don't understand. Okay. Search ship. Can't see the wrecked ship. Look underwater. Is underwater two words or one? Yeah, we got like a blindfold on the whole time. Shall we start over? Just in case we missed out on anything. What do I mean by directory? Oh, insert there. Actually, we'll give it a quick reset. Very quick reset. I am a bit lost here. Actually, as I'm resetting, I can just check the manual again. Let's get out of that. It is it is kind of fascinating because I never had like a I never played a text adventure on the Amiga, on legit hardware before, and I guess I still never will because this is all emulated. But yeah, this I've only played this one, and there was weirdly enough there was another sort of Treasure Islandy one that we played on what was it Amiga on an Amiga computing cover disc. Can ask people direct questions by giving the word about. I'd say, whoops, oh, I forgot to say, I click, oh, never mind. And it's here, da, da. So, carrying some sandwiches. So, can we ask Dick for sandwiches? Don't understand you. You are not carrying the sandwiches. Okay, so do we. Hang on, become Dick. Eat sandwiches. Okay, here we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. You try to eat the sandwiches, but they're still wrapped in paper. Um, Unwrap paper. Unwrap sandwiches. You unwrap the sandwiches, the paper falls to the ground, and exclaims, "We want to keep this place nice and tidy," and picks up the piece of paper. Can I eat my sandwiches now? You eat some of the sandwich. There we go. Plot point unlocked. Sandwiches consumed. Julian says yummy and eats some of the sandwiches. And he says yummy and eats some of the sandwiches. The sandwich is unhealthy. So I don't know why it's. I don't know why this. Just the whole dialogue just makes me chuckle. It just sounds very robotic. Cloud Jude, hello. How you doing? I joined the. Yep. Yep. We've punched Dick. We've examined Dick, and now we've eaten his sandwiches. Okay. So what's next then? Um. Ask Dick about Anne. You are Dick. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because we had to become Dick to eat the sandwiches. Um, ask Julian about Anne. I know about that as you do. I know as much about that as you do. Okay, that just sounds like a generic thing to say. Ah, yes, you, there certainly is. Yeah, there is an Aunt Fanny. So yeah, welcome to when was this book? When was the famous five? When was it sort of published? Like all their books and things like that. Because you had the famous five. Did you have like the Secret Seven or something like that? Oh, I see a notice there. Hang on, top and left. Examine notice. Um, read notice. Read note. Okay, I guess it just doesn't acknowledge it. Oh, really? It dates as back as that? Yikes! I was thinking like 1970s, but my God. Didn't realize it was as early as that. Okay, let's note this down. So George. Okay, train shunts away. Okay, so you must find a bit difficult at first, but you mustn't take any notice of that. Coming on way. Okay, so we go east then. George scowls fiercely at Anne. Ask. You talk to George. George ignores you. George goes east. Oh, welcome to more. Interestingly, in the Finnish translation, they don't translate Dick and Fanny directly. Okay, that's probably for the best. So do we still keep going east? So was it towards the village centre, north east? Keep going north. It's on a low cliff that overlooks Karen Bay. The narrow sandy lane comes to an end here. And the path runs northeast down to the beach. To the west is the front garden of Karen Cottage. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Welcome to Pay Attention, the game. Okay, I gotta read this. You are in the front garden of Karen Cottage, which is gay with many flowers. The cottage is not really a cottage at all, but rather a large house built of old white stone with roses climbing at the front. A path leads southwest to the back garden. The narrow where's that? The narrow sandy lane is east, and to the front door is to the west. Now, yeah, I understand the word gay can sort of mean like jolly or happy, so it just it just kind of feels slightly off, doesn't it? Like, yeah, you can imagine people reading it now and then just like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Christmas time is gay. Yeah, can be. It can be whatever you want it to be. So where do we go now? Can we just like enter the house? The narrow sandy lane is east, and the front door. Oh, there we go. The front door is to the west. All right, all right. You are in a large hallway. There are rooms to the north and south, and a staircase leads to the bedrooms upstairs. The front door is east, and the hallway continues west. Aunt Fanny is here, as are Julian and Anne, and Aunt Fanny closes the front door. Aunt Fanny says, your bedrooms are upstairs. Joanna is cooking us all a nice cake for tea. In the meantime, why don't you explore around? And she also says hello. Just stop punching people. About Joanna. She replies, she's a good sort, always making us delicious things for tea. Aunt Fanny goes south. Do we go south as well? You are in a small but cosy sitting room which is furnished with comfortable furniture. Against the wall is a large oaken wireless set. The hallway is north. Turn on. Oh, go on then. So what are you talking about? Oh no, there we go. There we go. I thought you were just mucking about. I didn't realise that unleashed a plot. Here we go. A voice says, warning. A severe storm is expected soon in the Karen area. Joanna enters. Joanna says, tut tut. You know Uncle Quentin doesn't like any noise when he's working. While he's working. Joanna turns off the wireless. Aunt Fanny sighs. Oh dear, hasn't George come around yet? You really ought to try and make friends with her. Okay. Make friends with George. Please be, please be more precise. I don't think we could be any more or less precise than that. You want me to turn on the wireless? Wouldn't the same thing just happen? Yeah, it's just the same thing. Yes, yes, Demi, very good. Okay, Aunt Fanny sighs. She can be difficult, can't she? I'm sure you can make friends with her somehow. Oh, we can't even see her. Okay. And I guess we can't become George? Okay, we can. Okie dokie. Just type in stop being uppity. You're in a small fashion grocer's shop. There are groceries packed in every nook and cranny. The exit is west. Oh, we want to go one step further and kill shopkeeper. I guess that's how killing works. I don't know. Become Timmy not. Is Timmy, is he like, because I noticed it had the famous five, but in the main picture there was just like four people, so is Timmy like the dog or something like that? Wait, wasn't there a parrot in this as well? In the famous five? Big game. Or would it do a Leisure Suit Larry thing and just say, okay, you win, and then goes back to DOS? Photon, hello. You can make friends in many ways. Invite them to play with your toys, sneak them a bottle of cognac, snog them when they're very hungry. Be specific. Right, okay. Noted. Trouble is there any cognac lying about? Ask Aunt Fanny for cognac. Yeah, you do. Okay, let's go north from there. Okay, so it just says the hallway. Exits are north, south, east, west, and up. Up the stairs. You are on a large landing which smells of old seasoned wood. Stairs lead down to the hallway and up to an attic. There are bedrooms north and south. The landing continues west. Okay, north. You're inside the boys' bedroom. You can see two comfortable looking beds and wonderful views of Keren Bay and the village. The low beamed ceiling gives the bedroom a cosy feel. The landing is south. The low beamed ceiling gives the bedroom a cosy feel. Does it now? Go to bed. Sleep. Rest. Bed. Let's continue going up. Oh, we can't. Back down then. No, wait. Was it south? Oh, we can go down. Oh, Uncle Quentin. Okay. Talk to. Can we just type in Quentin? Whoops. Entin. Quentin. Uncle Quentin says, I'm far too busy to play childish games. We're just talking. Aunt Fanny says, oh dear, hasn't George come around yet? You really ought to try and make friends with her. Uncle Quentin waits. Oh wow. Okay, we got a bit more. Oh. Okay, let's read this. Uncle Quentin roars. Can't I like how he just says ouch and then roars. I can't be expected to put up with such naughty behaviour around here. You are going home on the next train. Oh well, it looks like your adventures are over for this time. Maybe you'll do a bit better in the next holiday. You have completed 000% of this adventure. Press any key to restart. Okay, so here we go. Chat shot, hello. Okay, I mean, it's good that it punishes you for doing silly things. I just imagine, did they ever do a TV series of this? I just want to see that happen. Just hello, and then just like one of the famous ones just like clocks in one. Oh dear, that was amazing. Oh yeah, so become you can only become become all. Um, so unwrap sandwiches. Can we throw sandwiches? You drop the sandwiches. Can we eat the sandwiches now? They're on the floor. You're not count. I know. Pick up sandwiches. Or was it just take sandwiches? Okay, now. Okay, so we just dropped them on the floor. And now we've picked them up. Eat sandwiches. Okay, I guess I don't care too much about hygiene. So, I was going to say, was it Julian or Anne that were complaining that we sort of littered it by unwrapping the piece of paper that wrapped up the sandwiches? But it was okay to drop the sandwiches, pick up the sandwiches, and then eat them. Sandwiches are now finished. As our immune systems. Do we? What do we do now? Wait, or did it? Has it already left the train? Time passes. Leave train. Leave the train. There we go. Regurgitate sandwiches. I'll imagine the books must be so much more lifeless compared to the game. The train's already left. It is unhijackable. Um, it's not an adventure. You're just going somewhere, Anne. Honestly, tie tie unfunny to tracks like you do with like Dick Dastardly to Penelope Pitstop. Absolutely. Okay, I think we still keep going east. Just go west, northeast. That was it. I like how we just entered the shop. The shopkeeper said hello, and then we just left the shop again. If you played one of these, it will all deteriorate into sex, drugs, and violence. I mean, that yeah, it's sort of stuff that we wouldn't even dream of doing in real life. I guess that's what makes it so amusing, doing stuff that is otherworldly anywhere else. Those were the best famous five books. Okay, looks like we just got 5 more minutes to go, but yeah, stuff like this always it does intrigue me. At least, all the wording was pretty easy to understand. Like you get some, like, yeah, keep in mind that yeah, although I appreciate the manual, I only really so much just glanced at it. It didn't really do much else. I'm glad I didn't need to look too much into that because you get some text adventures, they're so like complicated or just like completely, like you have to type in a very, very, very specific sentence or it won't accept it. Those, yeah, those ones aren't really well done. But this is okay, and the pictures do add. Even though, yeah, it would be nice to see a few more pictures. They do, add a little bit more to it. I was gonna say, did they do any other text adventures, or just was it just this one? Oh, hang on a second. You wait then. Time passes. Was it West again? Okay, so that's where he's. Okay, so let's not punch Uncle Quentin. He gets a bit angry. Okay, so now we're in the dining room. There's a stunning view of the sea and Karen Bay outside. There are mouth-watering smells coming from the kitchen to the west. The hallway is south. There's also something similar to the famous five, but with four guys living inside a pile of junk in a junkyard. Not nothing about Stig of the Dump, was it? Why does that? Why did that string of words suddenly come towards me? Pretty much, you were pretty much all of those in Agatha Christie books when you were. Yeah, I seem to remember a lot of those. Oh, was it just called The Three Investigators? Okay. Old-fashioned country kitchen. The smell of delicious home cooking fills your nostrils. A back door to the west that leads out to a vegetable garden. The dining room is east, and there is a small pantry to the south. Wait, didn't we get 3%? Why has it gone? What did it ever hit 3%? If so, why did it go down to 2? Joanna is here carrying some oven gloves. Enter. Come on now, I can't have you children in my kitchen while I'm working. Oh, it takes you. Okay. So do we go back to the kitchen then? Is it like three strikes and you're out? Okay, no, it just sort of loops it. Fair enough. Okay, do we just wait then? Wait for food. Ask for food. Steal food. So exits are south and west. South then? Have we been east before? You try to go east, but first someone will have to open the front door. Like, okay, I know we have to be specific all the time, but come on, come on. Uncle Quentin, God, I so badly want to punch him again. Uncle Quentin looks hard at you and remarks, "I do hope that you are not up to any mischief." Oh, can we climb the tree? You can't see the tree. There isn't a tree stump. There's just a whole tree. Okay, and with that, we better wrap things up. We are above the hour. We are above the hour, And yeah, um, so if there's anything to take away from this game, aside from it being a reasonably okay text adventure, is that we can't see the tree stump. Maybe because there's a tree in the way.